Suppose you are a really bad person. And I don't mean your usual drinking, smoking, womanizing Saturday night kind of sinner or even a greedy megalomaniac. No, I'm talking about real unmitigated evil. If your soul is as black as stale coffee, then there's only one thing you can expect in the afterlife. Hell, torment for all eternity, except when you have this. This is an indulgence, a get-out-of-hell free card. It's an official document of the church that releases you from your sins. You pay a tiny fee and you don't have to burn. Isn't that practical? Forget about living a godly life. That's for losers. Instead, sin all you want, and then after you're done releasing your inner barbarian, just buy salvation. And that works for dead people too. If you kick any family tree, sinners fall down in droves. They need you to make a small donation in their name. Indulgences were a hot commodity in Luther's days. Everybody wanted them and they sold like sliced bread. But many people who were afraid of God's wrath couldn't afford to buy indulgences because they were already starving. There is no way to coast through life without sin and sinners burn. If you don't cough up the money, you're doomed. The people were so afraid of the hellfire that they bought indulgences, and many didn't have the money left for food. Indulgences that were once created to be a relief for the guilt-ridden soul became an instrument of torture and merciless exploitation through the church. That drove Martin Luther over the edge, and he unleashed his anger on the medieval church, for which indulgences was a really lucrative business model. It is the sale of indulgences that was a spark that ignited the powder keg of the Reformation and that blew the medieval church apart. To this day, preachers peddle salvation for a fee, for a vote, for good behavior. One of the mottos of our Lutheran commemoration of 500 years of Reformation is salvation not for sale. All that saves us is God's grace alone.